What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. That is right, I am officially moving to the Philippines by the end of this year, and I'm super excited and scared at the same time. But again, my name is Mikey. I am a Filipino American. I was born in the Philippines, but in 1994, when I was 9 years old, my parents and my siblings moved to California to pursue better opportunities, and ever since we've lived in California for most of my life. I know right now I'm in a hotel room in Vegas because I own a photo and video company, so I'm out here for a few days doing some work. But I definitely want to give you guys a background so you have a better understanding why I'm moving to the Philippines for those that may be new to my channel. So I do love California. I love the United States. It's given me the opportunity to build this business. But man, I've always wanted to live in another country and see how it is, especially in the Philippines, because I am, full-blooded Filipino. I always make the joke with people that I meet for the first time, especially in the Philippines, that they ask me, "Are you full Filipino or are you, 100% Filipino?" And I always make the joke, I am half Filipino and half guapo. Basically, guapo means handsome in Tagalog, so they always crack up when I say that joke. But yeah, so one of the reasons, and maybe the biggest reasons why I'm moving, is because I met someone there. My girlfriend, Jowa. So Jowa means girlfriend in Filipino, and so I have a reason to move as well. I have a really good reason to move. But last year, I was in a relationship, and we decided to just move our separate ways, and it was all mutual, nothing bad, nothing that really was really bad. We both mutually agreed to just move our separate ways because it wasn't working out. And at the time too, I was working so much to build my photo and video business, and so I decided to just take a trip to Japan. I think it was only like 10 days, and so I did. And to give you another backstory, I was in the military and I lived in Japan for 3 years, and also lived in Korea for some time. And so I wanted to go back because it's been such a long time since I traveled anywhere out of country. And so during that trip, man, it was an amazing trip to Japan, and just ignited my desire to travel again, especially visit Asia. And right now in my life, I have the opportunity to do so. I'm not married. I don't have any kids, which is really big for me too, because eventually I do want kids. But now I have the opportunity to go somewhere else, right? For some people, it may be very difficult if you're planning to move to another country because maybe you have kids, you have a responsibility, or you have a career in a country that it's hard for you to translate to the other country. Luckily, I own a photo and video company, and I can still come back to the States and do work, and I could do work in other countries. So I am super blessed to be able to do this. But at this point in my life, I'm 39 years old, and I would really want to pursue just traveling and show you guys how amazing the Philippines is, right? How amazing the culture is. So I want to immerse myself back into that culture and also learn the language, because I'm not 100% fluent in Filipino or any other dialect in the Philippines. My parents actually grew up in Bicol, so they also speak Bicolano. And eventually I also want to learn that language as well. So there's so many reasons, guys. For me, there's more pros than cons to moving to the Philippines. I know a lot of my family were shocked that I'm moving to the Philippines this soon. I think they had an idea that I was gonna plan to move, but they weren't prepared that I was gonna move this quickly. But again, when I put my mind to something, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just that type of person to take the risk. And but it's definitely a big change. Definitely, there's been challenges, right? Because there's a lot of things you have to do. Even for my business, I have to plan out. I have to block these dates. I've already sold most of my furniture and sold everything. Actually, it's really helped me out to declutter all my stuff, because there's clothes that I haven't worn in such a long time. Either I've donated or given it away or just threw it in the trash because it's super old. And a ton of the other stuff that I don't really need, like I've realized like at the end of the day, keep stuff that makes you happy, right? And I don't need all this junk in my life that's not gonna make me happy. So that's a plus side to moving, because you can get rid of a lot of junk. But going back to the Philippines, it's the lifestyle. It's also the weather. I love warm weather. And just being close to the other countries. Like from Manila, you're centrally located in Southeast Asia. You're 2 hours away from Taiwan. You're 4 hours from Japan. You're like 2 to 3 hours from Malaysia, Indonesia. I mean, you're so close, and it's very inexpensive to fly from Manila to those other countries. And so as a US citizen, it's easy with that passport, because you automatically get like a 30-day stay in most of these countries. And then for me too, it's easier to go back to the Philippines and stay longer, because if you're Filipino born in the Philippines, you get a 12-month visa, automatic stay. There's no fee. So I don't have to keep extending a 30-day stay if I wasn't born in the Philippines. So it's much easier for me, actually. All I have to do is just leave the country and then come back, or just extend it at the immigration office for another 12 months or up to 3 years, I believe. But yeah, so, and also I recently invested in a condo. If you haven't seen those videos, check out my other videos about the condo life in the Philippines. But yeah, and I also really want to pursue, showing you guys more of the lifestyle in the Philippines. And I think it's going to be an amazing journey, and I can't wait to show the amazing food and the destinations in the Philippines, because there's so many places to visit. And I'm so excited, but sometimes I have a bit of a fear, because of course when you're moving to another country, there's a lot of things you have to kind of like think about, and I'm probably going to do another video about that, like you're having a bank account, how can you transfer money, how can you get cash, transportation, all that stuff. I'll be addressing in another video. But yeah, I can't wait, guys. I'm moving to the Philippines. By the end of this year, I'm going to be able to witness the Christmas season in the Philippines, and also New Year's, and visit my hometown province of Bicol. So again, if you guys haven't done so, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I can't wait to share all these new adventure and experiences with you guys. Until next time, bye.